Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live video to start off the day. Pretty big day. We have got an absolutely packed Damage Report show coming up. But before we get to that, I did want to just talk a little bit about last night's debate, some of the fallout from that. Obviously, we gave commentary live right after the debate. Hopefully, some of you were able to tune in for that. But if you weren't, it was, I think, my favorite debate that I've ever seen, actually, because it involved an entitled, arrogant billionaire getting slapped around for 2 hours, and I could watch that literally for the rest of my life. Probably forget to sleep or drink water or eat food during it, and I would die. But I'd die happy. I'd go to my grave perfectly content. And so I would love to see more of that. Maybe we will. If I were him, by the way, I would not go to the next debate. I know that sounds weird, but why would he at this point? What a weird choice to make, to subject yourself to that again. I don't know why you would do that, and so I don't think that he will. It was really bad for him. Now, an event like that going bad means different things for different people. For a regular candidate, that's it. You're just done. But he has, $1.5 gajillion dollars, so not quite as bad. He will have to pay to sort of get back into it after this. That's why the title involves his coin purse. And so how is that going to come about? So apparently he has this plan for California, where right now, Bernie Sanders has, a big lead in the most important state. It's got 400 delegates. That's a lot, obviously. So he is going to be hiring more than 500 deputy digital organizers to work up to 30 hours a week and promote his talking points to online friends and phone contact lists, specifically in California. Now, they call them deputy digital organizers to make you think that it's like a thing where he hires millennials as part of his social media team. No, that's not what this is. He has that. That's not what this is. This is him paying people $2,500 to just sell him like goji berries virally to their friends and try to push him on the people that they know. They're not employees in the traditional sense. They're just supposed to really annoy the people around them and try to get them to vote for Michael Bloomberg in a way that will hide the fact that they're working for him. It'll seem like, oh, a whole bunch of my friends are just really into Mike lately. Maybe I should give him, a try. It is so underhanded and so desperate, too. I get it, though. $2,500 for 500 people, $2,500 each to him, is the same as me spending, I take a penny out and I shave it a little bit with a Brillo pad. That's how much money he's actually lost. So why not do this? Why 500? Why not 5,000? Why not 50,000 in each state? Why not do that all over the place? And perhaps he will. Perhaps he'll need to before this thing is out. Before it's done, I should say. Earlier plans included hiring 2,500 people as digital organizing fellows for $500 a month. Again, just to post on social media about Bloomberg. Not to create ads for Bloomberg or to design a strategy for Bloomberg. Yes, Sam Hurley, eat the rich. I couldn't agree more, and thank you. But to pretend to be fans of a person that you're only a fan of because they're paying you. That's crazy and underhanded and deceptive, and I can't believe that it's probably going to work. I don't know that it's going to be enough in California. California doesn't seem to really like Mike Bloomberg, but you never know. He's going to spend in the next 2 weeks $100 million, maybe in California alone. I mean, he's going to spend so much money. Warren says he's going to have to spend $100 million to erase America's memory of what happened on the debate stage. I want to give you a little bit more of that comment because, look, obviously I'm supporting Bernie Sanders, but what she did last night to Bloomberg was just beautiful. So she says, the reason she started off with the horse-faced lesbian line was, I think it's important for people to know exactly what Mike Bloomberg has said and done. He wants to smooth it all over and say, oh, but I treated some women nicely, and that just doesn't cut it. It is important to know who this guy is because understand this guy's a threat, not because he gets out and shakes hands with people and people think he has really great ideas. He's a threat because he's already dropped $400 million in this campaign, and that doesn't mean anything to him. He's made more than $400 million just in passive income off of his incredible wealth in that same period of time. That is sick. It is absolutely sick. And maybe you've talked to some people in your own life, like I have, who suddenly are kind of curious about Bloomberg. And when you ask them why, they say, well, I think he can beat Trump, and I really think we need someone to beat Trump. And you press them and you say, why do you think he can beat Trump? They don't have anything. They don't refer to the polls, certainly, because those polls would indicate that Bernie Sanders and possibly Joe Biden as well are polling the best against Trump, not Mike Bloomberg. What? Because of his unique positions, the fact that he's been consistent and right and morally upstanding, all the no, none of that. They don't know any of that. You know what they know? They know Michael get it done. That's what they know. And you know why they know that? Because that has been blasted into their earballs 1 billion times over the past month. They keep hearing Michael get it done, Michael get it done, Michael get it done. Just from Mike and his social media digital organizers. And some of them start to believe it for the same reason we believe that Hot Pockets are food. It's because you see an ad and you think, well, it's got to be somewhat true, right? It's on television. Apparently, I forget exactly what the number was that I read last night, but it was something like Bloomberg is having 30,000 ads served up every minute or second online going forward. And it's 100% true. Just random people on YouTube, they're on Facebook, all over the place, they're seeing this. Old people, kids, it doesn't matter what videos you're watching, they're getting served up to you. And some of those people will think, well, I guess maybe he will get it done. He couldn't get it done on the debate stage. Okay. Harum says, Anna Kasparian said she didn't know what it's like to be a mother. Does she have any idea how Charlie the rescue doggy would feel if you heard that? That's funny. Thank you, Trendy. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Hold on. Lord Roseberry says, even though Bloomberg did terrible, do you think Trump would hold up better in a debate since he is an entertainer? So you're saying if that same thing was going on, but it wasn't Bloomberg, it was Trump? Yeah, definitely. For two reasons. One, he would just like call her Pocahontas or something, and 30% of this country who are like demons in human form would think that that was clever or cool or funny. And even if he didn't do his entertainment thing, they don't care. Like, you can point out all this stuff. Is he corrupt? Yeah, they know that he's corrupt. They don't care. They want someone who's corrupt because they think he's corrupt for them. They're wrong, but that's what they think. Is he undemocratic? Is he a wannabe dictator? Is he a sexist and a racist? Is he anti-Semitic? They know and love all of those things about him. So it's less effective. You should still do it. Because after all, getting on that debate stage, especially in a general election, isn't just about trying to win over their hardcore supporters. You do it for other reasons. But I don't think it would be as effective. I'm hoping that with Mike Bloomberg, like the regular people who think, oh, maybe Mike can get it done, watched that and thought, damn, I wouldn't trust him to get done like, vacuuming up pet hair, let alone winning in a difficult election. When you haven't won any states and you can't even defend yourself against obvious questions that you should have known were coming, how can you possibly say that you would get it done? Gabby, I understand that, and let me go with you. By the way, Gabby, I just wanted to briefly mention one of my closest online gaming friends, who we play a lot of games together. You know what he's been playing recently, thanks to the launch of Picard? Star Trek Online, nonstop. He makes me kind of want to try it, maybe a little bit. Anyway, did he prepare? Who knows? For him, God only knows what preparation actually consists of. Like, hypothetically, he has the staff, definitely, but he is an arrogant, dumb billionaire. Everyone, please stop saying that he's smart or savvy or clever or wily. He's not any of those things. Think about all the crazy disqualifying things he said last year when he already knew he was going to be running for president. He said stuff that is actually going to hurt him. Maria, I don't know if you can do that.
Squirrel.
Please,
Squirrel.
Gabby, if you could shut up. Gabby, if you wait, what's that? Wait, what's that? Let's see, Steven, did you get a new phone yet? If not, here's $5 towards your new phone fund. Thank you, Steven. That's very nice of you. But just to be totally clear, the super chat money does not go to me. It supports the channel, which in effect supports me, but it's for the network. It does not go directly to me, although I do appreciate whenever you do it because it certainly helps the channel, which also helps me. Yeah, Gabby, maybe if you can answer the thing about the bridge. I'm actually not sure. I hope for his sake that he didn't prepare, because if that was preparation, whew. And to think he's beaten people in elections before, and I watched his debates. They were just this bad. I mean, he hadn't done stop and frisk at that point, for the first one anyway. God, a bunch of losers. Anyway. Okay, so I do have to run, but I want to let you know what you can expect. So Kenny Clips is going to be on the show. He's got a big news story. Should be pretty awesome. Awesome, Gabby. Maybe I'll look into it today. I don't know. I don't really have time. Okay, so Kenny Clips, we've got a candidate. We've got news from around the world, and meanwhile in Africa and China, both huge stories there I want to talk about. We're going to be talking about the big scandal from last night that nobody seems to get as a scandal. They're just sort of passing by it, but I'm going to make the case for why I think it was one of the most important things that happened at last night's debate. But most importantly, I've been waiting to do this for like 2 weeks now. The 10 things you most need to know about Mike Bloomberg if you're not familiar with his history. Many of you are going to watch this and you're going to be familiar with these things, but it should still be fun. But what I'm doing this for is I want people to share this to their family members, their friends who are sort of like interested in this Bloomberg thing. Maybe he can get it done. No, I am going to lay out 10 different disqualifying things of a variety of different sorts. The weird and creepy, the authoritarian, the racist, the misogynistic. Like, it is going to hit him from every direction. So you're not going to want to miss that either. Maybe Jim Morrison. Maybe. Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining me. The live show is coming up in just 12 minutes, so hopefully I'll see you there.